The Carpathians are not only mountains and nature, but also a space deeply marked by history. It is a landscape where traces of the past are present among the peaks, valleys and local stories. For centuries, this region witnessed the intertwined fates of Europe's people and nations. A special chapter in this history is formed by the events of the First World War. In 1914 and 1915, the Carpathian front ran through the Carpathians, one of the most difficult campaigns of the war. The First World War was a war that lasted 4 years, 3 months and 10 days. More than 36 European nations were involved in this conflict. Of course, Poland had not existed for 120 years, and what is important for us, for Poles, is that when this war came to an end, it allowed Poland to regain its independence. 400 cemeteries were built in today's Małopolska and Podkarpacie voivodeships. They are all numbered. Each one is different. Each cemetery was designed by an outstanding architect. Here on the borderland between Małopolska and Podkarpacie, one of them was the Slovak architect Dusan Jurkowicz. But there was also Jan Szczepkowski, a Pole, and Hans Mayer. Many renowned architects were involved. Carpathia Memory connects these places into one coherent story. It is a trail of memories and emotions leading through a landscape where the history of war remains present in the land and in memory. Carpathia Memory is not only a promise of encountering places and the memory of what happened here during the Great War, but also a professional tourism product, thanks to which the whole world, all of Europe, will learn what happened more than 100 years ago in the Carpathians. But, above all, it is also a warning against war, a war that should never again be repeated in the Carpathian valleys, on the Carpathian hills. It is not only a project, but a long-term concept for heritage management. The initiative is being developed as a part of the Gov4Peace project, implemented by the Carpathian Euro-region together with 11 partners. The Association of the Carpathian Euro-region is a cross-border cooperation structure that actively initiates and implements international projects, secures external funding, and coordinates the activities of partners in areas such as cultural heritage, tourism, education, and regional development. By implementing joint initiatives, the Euro-region creates lasting cooperation mechanisms that enable concrete actions to be carried out in the field and coherent initiatives to be developed across national borders. At the same time, it plays a key role as an institution integrating cross-border cooperation systems, bringing together partners, initiatives and resources into a coherent heritage management system, and supporting long-term cooperation between regions. As a part of the project, meetings, workshops and partner working activities also take place, aimed at developing shared solutions and coordinating activities related to the creation and development of the trail. Thanks to its structure, the Euro-region enables more effective coordination of activities and efficient management of cooperation across borders, creating a platform for cooperation among institutions, local governments and local organizations. In practice, the Carpathian Euro-region brings together key sites connected with the heritage of the First World War and the history of the region, including Gorlice, the forts of Przemyśl Fortress, and areas of northern Slovakia, such as Połoniny National Park. In this way, it builds a coherent network of sites of memory and historic landscapes, which together create potential for the development of tourism, education and regional cooperation. In order to preserve such heritage, appropriate programs must be implemented and cooperation must be established. One example of this is the program implemented under Interreg, the project called Gov4Peace, led by Slovenia.
Projekt pod nazwą Gov4Peace, którego liderem jest Słowenia.
It is a project carried out by 11 partners from 6 countries, whose task is to develop principles and strengthen care for the dispersed heritage, which is a legacy of the First World War.
Opieki nad tym rozproszonym dziedzictwem, które jest pozostałością I wojny światowej.
The aim of the project is to create a modern, cross-border management system for war heritage and the memory of the First World War. A system that connects institutions, local governments and local communities into one lasting network of cooperation. The village we see today in its present form is a new modern settlement that was rebuilt after the First World War. For this reason, we are now addressing the subject of the First World War together with our friends from the Republic of Poland, because this is a shared history that connects us. It gives us the opportunity to cooperate, to develop cross-border contacts and also to preserve historical memories and remembrance. As part of our joint projects and membership in the Carpathian Euro-region, we are creating a new tourism product focused on monuments and memories connected with the First World War.
Produkt cestovného ruchu, ktorý je zameraný na pamiatky prvej svetovej vojny.
One of the key elements of the project is the creation of the Carpathian Memory Trail, linking places connected with the Carpathian front into a coherent structure. This trail is becoming the basis for creating a shared tourism, educational and narrative offer for the region. At the same time, a joint heritage management system is being developed, including databases, trail signage and digital tools for interpretation and education. This makes it possible to better understand and organize the dispersed landscape of war memory.
To dziedzictwo, jakże rozproszone,
This heritage, so widely dispersed, requires constant care and preservation. It is also the starting point for managing this heritage and for making use of it.
zarządzać, aby to dziedzictwo zagospodarować.
An important element of the heritage landscape is also the forts of the Przemyśl fortress, which, thanks to their authenticity and scale, provide a natural film setting. Carpathia Memory is also a process of building the brand of a memorial trail recognizable in Central Europe based on authenticity, cooperation and shared heritage management. In 1914, the Przemyśl fortress played an incredibly important role, holding back the advance of Russian troops and thereby saving the Austro-Hungarian monarchy from collapse in the first year of war. Today we are here, the Carpathian region and our partners from the Przemyśl fortress, from Poland and Slovakia, as well as from abroad. We are here to jointly create the brand of the First World War in the Carpathians, the Carpathia Memory brand. The project strengthens cooperation between nations and organizations, supports the development of the region, and creates lasting partnership mechanisms. It is an investment not only in the memory of wars and history, but also in the future of the Carpathians. We are building a new icon of Gorlice, a museum whose architecture looks to the future to tell the story of our past with European ambition. The municipality of Niżna Polanka has several memorial sites connected with the First World War within its territory, including cemeteries, a First World War memorial room and a pantheon of figures associated with the First World War. Carpathia Memory is a common platform that connects places, people and stories. This is a shared path built on remembrance, cooperation and responsible management of the legacy of wars. There are no borders here to define history. There are mountains, valleys and silence that remembers more than words. In the Carpathians, the traces of the First World War have not disappeared. They remain in the ground, in the forests, in forgotten cemeteries and former front lines. It is a space where the past is still present. Carpathia Memory, a trail that connects places, people and history. We invite everyone to join us in cooperation. The First World War is a great symbol of remembrance and a commitment to the future, but together we will turn it into a tourism product of global significance.